It's so important to allow yourself to find meaning in life, that you can face huge, tragic events and still be able to move forward in life, making meaning. Can you imagine life without trauma, without anything bad happening? Yeah, I can't either. Trauma is the great human equalizer. And you know, really traumatic events tend to be pretty rare in the course of a lifetime, but they do happen, and when they do, they can lead to extreme misery. Yet we've all known and heard about people who seem to manage to recover and even thrive after trauma, and actually it can be quite surprising how resilient we really are. I remember providing training in a very small remote community. In that group there was a man who lost a child in a really, truly tragic and violent event, and he was attending this workshop I was giving for professionals who were learning to help trauma survivors. So this was a man who'd experienced incredible loss and trauma himself, and now he was trying to help people who'd experienced trauma. I was really impressed by his courage as a caregiver. Now, he was dedicated to helping other people grow and learn and find ways to make sense of their lives. Now, he was sad, and he explained that when his son died, you know, he felt that ache and the loss for years. But he was really able to demonstrate for me a deep knowledge of what it takes to continue to make life meaningful today, even after terrible big T trauma. There's another example of this, and that is Man's Search for Meaning. It's actually a book that was written by Dr. Frankl in 1946. It looked at his experiences of being a concentration camp survivor. He was in Auschwitz, and he was an inmate during World War II. And in the book, Man's Search for Meaning, part of it is explaining his experiences, you know, how he coped with the situation and also how the people around him coped. And then he, in the second part, described logotherapy, which is his approach, his therapeutic approach to recovery or working through or making sense of life after trauma. The book is very influential. It was actually identified as one of the top most influential books in the United States in 1997 when Viktor Frankl died, and it had sold over 10 million copies. It focuses on making meaning in life, even after we've experienced something very, very terrible. Viktor Frankl looks at the origins of a lot of self-destructive patterns and behaviors, and he calls that existential frustration when individuals find it very difficult to find meaning in their lives. And he really encourages individuals to do the best at finding something that is meaningful and then absolutely deeply immersing yourself in that. He doesn't think that it makes sense to make a universal meaning in life, but rather to ask yourself, in this moment, with everything that you're being presented with in life, what makes sense to you? How are you going to live your life so it makes the most sense today? And there's something really profound about that. And another thing that Frankl memorably looks at is, in terms of creating meaning in life, but not something that everybody has to follow, is asking a chess champion what the best move in chess is without any regard to situation. So, to recap, it's so important to allow yourself to find meaning in life, that you can face huge, tragic events and still be able to move forward in life, making meaning. This is Dr. Anna S.2.E.22 wishing you a gentle day.